Hi, fourth grade, and welcome back to Math Mr. G. Today we're going to be going over things for Zern Lesson 15 for Mission 4. Alright, so we're going to be classifying two different kinds of quadrilaterals today based on parallel perpendicular lines and looking at certain angles within those. So first we have our parallelograms. So this is from the root, of course, of parallel. And that's really what you want to keep in mind, is that all of these lines are parallel with each other. And I, of course, have a rectangle and a square, two shapes that are quadrilaterals. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and all of these are parallel. So what you want to do to show that these are parallel, if you're ever drawing these, or if you're observing them, or you need to classify them or identify them within work, is you look for the arrows. So just like I showed you guys before with the lines on shapes showing equal sides, these arrows show that these are parallel. So notice that the top two have 2, and these bottom two also have 2. That shows that these two are parallel with each other, and then these left and right ones are parallel with each other as well. Same thing here with my square. So this one and this one are both parallel, and then this one and this one are parallel. And it's really simple with a parallelogram. Trapezoid is any kind of quadrilateral, so it has 4 sides, where they're not all parallel. A lot of times you'll have perpendicular lines or intersecting lines in different kinds of angles. Your parallelogram is always going to have 90-degree angles in them, because if they aren't 90 degrees inside of these, then they're not parallel. Even if they're just off by a couple degrees, eventually these lines, if you continue them, will intersect, which doesn't make them parallel. So let's look at our trapezoid here. You can see here that this one and this one are parallel, but these two are not. And you have a 90-degree here and a 90-degree here, but you don't have one. You have an obtuse angle here and an acute angle here. So this intersects this parallel lines. Same thing here. I can see that there are absolutely no 90-degree angles, but this top line and this bottom line are both parallel. These are not parallel. They go at different angles. Eventually they intersect with each other. They're not even perpendicular, they're intersecting. Now this one is like a diamond shape. And while there are no right angles, we can see that these angles match each other. And these, we have 2 sets of parallel lines. So these are parallel with each other, and these are parallel with each other. But because there aren't 90-degree angles in here, we can't call this a parallelogram. It's still a trapezoid. A parallelogram has to have 90-degree angles in it. So that's the big difference with these. Keep that in mind as you guys work on today's work for Zern Lesson 15. I look forward to seeing your work, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.